Alright guys, what's up guys? My name's Ryan and I'm starting my YouTube channel. Well, today's video we're going to do a cooking with Ryan. And so we're going to cook chicken soup. And we're going to put some carrots. Oh yeah, potatoes, can't forget those. Some onion, tomatoes, green bell pepper, and garlic. And I'll show you the process when I'm cutting it and all that. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Give me more like options on what to do, on what y'all want to see. So yeah, let's get this started. So we got the chicken in half, and you know we're just gonna cut it in parts. So now that we're finished cutting up the chicken, we can go ahead and put it in the pot since it's already clean. Cause you want to take out this part of the wing, and sometimes the drums have like something here, so you might want to clean it. So it can go in the pot now, and I can get started on cutting the vegetables, and yeah, we'll get to that. So the bell pepper, we're just gonna cut a little bit since it's not a lot of us, and so we're just gonna cut about that much. And you want to take off the white stuff from the bell pepper since we don't really use that, and then just cut it in like not thin slices, but like pretty, like I would say pretty medium. And then just cut it in like kind of like medium squares as well. And then you just grab the onion and cut a small piece as well, depending on how like many people there are. Then you'll cut more. But you'll take off the skin. And you want to cut the onion in like threes, and then the same way, the other way around, just pretty like not small pieces, pretty medium pieces since it's for soup. And I'll do the other side of the bell pepper later to show you all the tomato. And the tomato, you want to cut it in threes, and threes again, and you do that for the other tomato as well and the other half. Right. So now we're gonna get some garlic. Never forget garlic. Garlic is like one of the important things on cooking. Oh, fuck. We're gonna use about I'd say like 3 garlics is about right. Just peel them off. Usually you just with the knife you kind of smush it, go like that. About 3 of them. About 3 of them. And it makes it a lot easier to peel. Okay, fuck. Alright, so we got this peeled. So we have the garlic peeled and stuff. Now we're just gonna cut it in really thin slices. Just watch out for your fingers so you don't cut them. And you want to do that to both sides like that in little tiny squares. And then after you're done with that, you wanna with the knife make it like really small, because the smaller it is the better it is, since you don't want like big chunks of garlic in your soup or any other food. And yeah, you just continue to do that until they look about like that, and you do that with the other 2 garlics as well. Alright, so we got the garlic cut. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it on with the chicken. And you see all the vegetables there. And now you can go ahead and turn on your stove. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on. Turn it on. We got that going. And we're gonna start adding our seasoning. I use caldo with this Mexican stuff, Hispanic stuff. I use that. And you wanna put just not too much, but not too little, you know. I would say about like 2 tablespoons. Or, yeah, something like that. 1.5 or so. And then you use that. And so this you use at the end, but it's for coloring. So you use that, and then I think that's pretty much it. And some salt, so it can give it some flavor. And yeah, and you just mix it all. So you want to have this at low, or not low, but like medium heat. And you just want to mix it, you know, after you put your seasoning and stuff like that. And leave it there while you can go and start peeling your carrots and your potatoes. Depending on how many people there are and how much you're making is how much you're gonna use. But we're not a lot, so I'm using 2 carrots and like 3 potatoes. And yeah, and I'll just show you after they're peeled, so I can show you how to cut them. So I've got the carrots and my potatoes already cut. Already peeled. And I usually like to like rinse them with water, so that, cause they're usually like when you're peeling them they get dirty a little. So I just rinse them with water, and then I can start cutting them. There we go. And you're gonna cut them in like not small pieces, since it's for soup. You just try to get big pieces like this one. You just cut it like that, and that will do good. And then the potatoes, you want to cut it in half, and then half, and like 3 pieces, I would say, like that. And I'll show you when everything else is cut. So we got our carrots and our potatoes cut already. What you want to do is put the carrots in first, since the carrots are a little bit like, they take a little longer to cook. So yeah, we put our carrots in there, and then now what you want to do is just, you can start putting the lid and just leave that waiting. You put the lid, and in about like 5 or like 6 minutes or so, you can put the potatoes. Right now I'm just gonna start doing the rice, since I like to eat soup with rice. So I'll show you all that. And yeah, we're gonna turn on the stove. All right, and we're gonna have it like, I would say a little bit over medium, since we're like, it's just starting. So I already put this seasoning on it, which I added some of this. I would say like a tablespoon, and I added about a tablespoon of oil. And so now you just mix it, and you mix it about for like 5 minutes. You can hear it and like feel it in the, once you're like mixing it, when it's ready to add water. So I'll show y'all when I'm adding water, so y'all know how much water to add. So I don't know if you can hear, but the rice is a little bit more tender now. Now it's ready for the water to be added. So I got my water here. I'm gonna say this is about like 1.5 cups, and I just added all of it. And so right there, it still needs a little bit more water. What you want is for the water to cover like probably about like, I would say like 1 inch or 1/3 of above the rice. So that's about there. And now you can leave that there. Leave it on like medium heat, and just leave it without the top. Now it's been about like 5 minutes or so, 5 to 7 minutes. Now I can add my potatoes on the rest of this. So we added our potatoes, and you just mix it. And now we can add our water. what you want is to add water so it can fill up the whole thing. So we just add our water. See, I added some water above, just a little bit more, like to cover all the vegetables and everything, just so that you it's soup, so you want a lot of water on it. Right now it looks clear. A lot of times I try the things to see if they're good in flavor. If not, I just add more seasoning and more like salt, and that's pretty good. Now what you want to do is start adding this sazon thing. So it has some a lot of seasoning, and it's like orange to color the food and stuff like that. It's some Hispanic thing. You find it in the Hispanic aisle. So yeah, that's what we use. So now that the rice is, you can see all the water has pretty much gone, and then there's just a little bit of water. You can kind of try it here. Just pick one to see if it's hard. To see if you want to add more water, depending on how hard it is, is how much water you're gonna add. If it's really hard, you're gonna add a lot more water. Not too much, but just a little bit, just to cover the top. And then you're gonna add the lid. Right now, I think with that is good, and just be checking on it. You can be adding a little bit of water here. Well, guys, now that I've showed you the process of making the soup, now it's just a waiting game. So I'll show y'all when everything's done, when the rice is done, and when the soup is done. And yeah, I really hope y'all are liking it so far, and y'all have made it to this part of the video, and y'all continue to watching it so y'all can learn how to cook some soup. Guys, it's been about 10-15 minutes. I'm just here checking the rice to see how it's doing. I usually tend to move it all the way from the bottom just to get that everything cooks right. And it's ready. So we can go ahead and turn that off. And the chicken still needs a little bit more. I usually get something to check the vegetables. When the vegetables are ready, then the soup is basically ready. So it needs about, I would say 10 more minutes. Alright guys, so I just checked the soup after about I would say 10 minutes or so. The rice was turned off. I checked the soup and the vegetables are ready. You can tell they're ready. You just grab the little thing that you're using to mix it, and you just press it, and it'll be easy to cut. And so that's how you know it's ready. So yeah, now I'm just gonna serve myself. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, that y'all understood it very well, and I hope y'all leave some comments down below, so and give me more more stuff on what I can do, and yeah, share it as well, and subscribe and turn the bell notification so y'all can see the other video. And yeah, thank you so much, guys.